Hello, welcome back to Alchemy Divine. All right, let's see what wants to come through. We're pulling from the love deck today. We have overcoming challenge, give and receive. Hidden agenda. So I'm getting a message immediately here with these three: overcoming challenge, give and receive. I do feel like this overcoming challenge feels like it's more to do with yourself than it has to do with someone else you're involved with. I think that it could ultimately be in connection with your divine counterpart, your soulmate, that person, your other half. You doing the work on your end is them doing the work on their end. You might be catalyzing that chain of events for them. They might be catalyzing the chain of events for you. But there is a lot of work. It could be shadow work, something that you're doing. You're overcoming a lot of challenges and recognizing blockages in yourself that are preventing you from the giving and receiving of the highest love. Being able to receive unconditional love. Being able to, I don't want to say give unconditionally, but you could be someone who gives and gives and gives. And while you might feel unconditional in your giving, you might also feel like you do, like, by giving and giving, I give unconditionally, I give without expectations to have something in return, but so badly you want to receive that in return. You want that from your other person or whoever it is that you're with or entertaining at the time in your life. And I think that there are some blockages or something around your ability to receive as much as you give. But it does have something to do with a lot deeper of shadow work. Is that what I'm trying to say? Like, it's deeper shadow work. It's very personal, what you are overcoming and at this time regarding giving and receiving. It is easy to give. It is easy to give of ourselves. It is extremely difficult to receive just as much. Like, receiving is an even higher energy, because a lot of times I feel like we don't receive or know how to receive without feeling an essence of guilt or like feeling bad for wanting to receive, especially when it comes from nowhere, right? If someone wants to give to you unconditionally, you didn't do anything for them, you might feel like you get stuck or caught up in guilt, in feelings of guilt of like, well, I didn't do something, and so why should I receive this? You might just really struggle with being able to receive love unconditional. And love unconditional doesn't have to just look like it's any romantic form. It can just be giving and receiving of the highest form in any capacity within any dynamic. With the hidden agenda coming out, this kind of feels like it could be there's someone you're involved with, but I'm kind of getting a feeling this is actually spirit. This is the universe working in, they have a hidden agenda. The universe is always has an agenda, and it's always an agenda in your favor. They're always doing what they can to help you, to support you, and to see you move forward. And particularly with regards to love, there is something here in which you do struggle or are working on your heart or your ability to not just give but receive. And receive love doesn't have to be just love, right? It could be receiving support, receiving opportunities, receiving gifts, right? It's a gift here on the picture, so it could just be too that it's like just being able to receive anything and not feel bad for where it comes from or how big of a gift it was or how generous it was. But this feels like it's the universe doing something. There's an agenda here. It's like you're working very heavily, very hard on this shadow work, or this self-concept, or this blockage around being able to receive. You're being forced to look at this and really focus on healing and releasing this blockage, because there's something that the universe is trying to bring to you, because what you want, something in your heart that you really, really want, might be a lot bigger than what you could ever expect, or something potentially that's already in your life, but you're not seeing it for what it is, or you're not able to see it or receive it for what it is because you struggle to receive. But like the universe is like, we need you to look at this right now. We need you to heal this, to release this, to really look at your ability to receive. You know that you're worthy and deserving of what it is that you want, in love in all forms, but in particular romantic love. And in order to receive that, you need to look at what is blocking you from actually being able to have that, in order to maintain it and keep it in your life. Because if you can't receive it fully, you're not going to be able to keep it in your life or maintain it. Not to like control keep it, but you're not going to be able to. It's like winning $1 million, because you're like, I just want all this fucking money, but you don't know how to money manage. You don't know what that means for you. Maybe you would have ideas on how you want to spend it or use it or whatever, but if you're not able to manage it well, it's just going to disappear. Right? A lot of people who win the lottery, win a ton of money, end up losing it so fast. They blow it on things, spend it frivolously. They give it away to people who just like come to them and want it, and it's like, but you wanted that. Were you able to receive it? Were you able to keep it, maintain it, because you understood the value of what that was? There is an essence here of you knowing, like, having a sense of self-worth, but understanding the value that you have, like you hold, and maybe the value that you are perceived by someone else, right? It doesn't matter what someone else really thinks, but you have to really hold your value high, know what your self-worth and value is. But you're being forced to look at something in order to receive, because you do deserve something so incredible and so amazing in your life. And in terms of love, you do. And you might be blocking what you so badly want. And we had soulmate flip out here. So I do think that there is someone, either this is someone you already are connected to, or someone that's getting ready to enter. And maybe in order for them to, like, whether they're already in your life or they're not in your life, if they're already in your life, it's like you may not see them in that way, or you may not be able to receive them for who they really are and how they're showing up for you because of this blockage. And the universe is trying to get you to work on it so that you can look at this differently, so you can receive what is trying so badly to enter your life. It is a soulmate. It is someone in love that you're really wanting. Yes. All right. Know your worth. You deserve better, but know your worth. You know your worth. You might have an idea that you know your worth, but you're not. I think that you're still potentially, if this resonates for you, you're still potentially struggling to not just know your worth, but know, like, that you're deserving of something. And we do have reaching out soon. Somebody that you know or are about to connect with will be reaching out to you. They know your worth and value. They do. They know that you're worthy of amazing love. Like, they can see you in the highest vibrational state of being deserving and worthy of this beautiful love that they maybe want to come in and offer you, especially give and receive. They have an energy of equal give and take. They're going to show you that, but you have to know how to receive this in order to, I'd say, maintain it in your life. And it's not like it's a test. It's just learning how to remove the blockage of not pushing something away that is trying to make its way to you. It's trying to come in. It's trying to show up for you. And being able to just say, it's okay for this to show up for me. It's okay for this to love me. It's okay for this to hold space for me, and for me to receive this. Receiving is very hard to do. It's easy to give, but receiving is a much higher vibrational state. And it takes just as much unconditional love of self to be able to receive something so magnificent. That's the message. I'm going to leave it there. Hope that you resonated for somebody out there. Please give it a heart and a like. Love you so much. Thank you for being here, and peace. Until next time.